Hello, Fear Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play. I was a teenage exocolonist. Is this definitely the correct? Sorry, just a sec. Hello, Fear the Meerkat here. Welcome to another episode of Let's Play. I was a teenage exocolonist. Alright, just because we've just moved on to a different season, I want to to go out and see if there's anything new I can find there. Now it's supposed to tell you if you hover your mouth above these. Not your mouth, your mouse. Why'd it be your mouth? It's supposed to tell you how many events you still need to do there, but that doesn't seem to be how this works. So fair enough. In that case, we just go forwards and see what we can find. Specifically, we are hoping for our third mysterious stranger encounter. It might involve having to go for risk getting hurt again. But don't worry, the mysterious stranger will stop you from getting hurt. I mean, this is good because we haven't encountered any other creatures that we haven't encountered before, and that means that I must be. I'm going to be able to start from near the. Okay. Alright, that seems to be it. So we're not going to find the mysterious stranger there. We'd have to survive to find a new area. Sorry, I know what I was. I know the stuff I was saying there was a bit of a mess. I apologise for that. It's a notice on the engineering HoloWeb. Professor Howard's looking for someone to help with after-school tutoring. You should know the basics and be a quick study for the rest. Please apply. So yes, if you don't have a high enough, this is why I've been focusing to some extent on engineering, because I think if it's not 15 or it's not 20 or something like that, then you don't get to apply for this job. So you tell how you're interested in the job. Not that I need more jobs, but that's great news, he says, beaming. You're my best student, Solana. We'll start you off as my assistant for the younger kids, but I'll bet you'll be helping the older ones in no time. There's no shame in that, no. Everyone learns at their own pace. As you know, I hold classes every day. Just come by whenever you have time. I'm sure a smart young lady like yourself is in high demand around here. So, increase this. Always a good idea to increase bravery. At some point we're going to have enough to do this next thing with these. Kombatcha designs a really fun practice version of the game where you move the net, only use your feet to move past the ball and try to kick it into goals. He calls it football because, well, obviously. What a silly name. To Americans it's a silly name, apparently. And this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, except it's not. Never mind. Yo! I said yo. Come on. Right, thank you. Anemone and Nougat are stomping a big mud puddle in the soft ground outside the gas and passing a sports ball back and forth and chasing each other around. Anemone looks up at the zoo of crows and excitedly flowers mud at you. Solana, hey, she says, jumping up and down. Look. She bounces the sports ball on her knees. Look at what Nougat and me are practicing. Well, I can't fault Anemone's enthusiasm. She bounces the sports ball from one knee to the other a few times before launching it into the air. Or he. I don't know. Possibly he. Now it's she. She crouches, leaps up after it, and spikes with her head towards Nougat with a yell. The sports ball thuds into Nougat's chest, sending her sprawling to the dirt. For a second you freeze, waiting for the crying to start. Instead, Nougat shrieks and laughs, clutching the ball, as Anemone jumps up and down and pumps her fist dramatically. 4 points for the ball not touching the ground after contact, Anemone crows. The crowd goes wild. The Gas and Galaxies win again. Woo! Nougat cups her hands over her mouth, irritating the R-O-A-R of the crowd. I am quite tempted, actually, to feel a bit arrogant here. Given my bravery and toughness, honestly. You know what? I could do better. Emily puts hands on her hips and thanks. Yeah, probably, Scott, but then puts up. You should come by the sports book pit sometime. You could share some of your tricks. Yes, perhaps that was a mistake. Normally I try to increase my friendship with people. To be perfectly honest, I thought there's a good chance that she would see that as being competitive, and she likes competitiveness. But yes, I suppose I was, that was a mistake. Anemone and Nougat look at you expectantly. Okay, I will. And that fixes it again. Yay, great. Anemone says, bouncing her feet. I can't wait, I'm so excited. Sports was my favourite thing on the planet. Her eyes go wide. Maybe even the whole galaxy. Me too. Yeah, and Nougat yells from where she's still lying on the ground. She picks herself up and carefully puts the ball down in front of her, then kicks it to Anemone. Anemone, your name is pretty hard to say. Why couldn't you be named after some sort of chocolate-y thing? Like Nougat. You know. Did you see that? Anemone laughs. She kicked the ball with her foot. Nougat's a natural. She's already inventing new ways to play sports ball. Future coach Nougat. Nougat puts her hands on her tiny hips. If you come to practice, you gotta play, she chances, pointing at you. Anemone says, I get to be coach, so it's my rules. You and Anemone both burst out laughing. Nougat is a lot of character. Okay, well I tried going to nearby, but it wasn't helpful. And I don't think you can actually go anywhere except the plains. 2 events remaining. Alright, then. let's go and do these two things that I haven't done, and maybe when I've done these two things that I haven't done, it will open up a new area. That's what I'm trying to do here. A bush bulb's blocking path, lumbering slowly back and forth between a dense strand of glute mushes, or whatever these plants are called, and a wide circular lake. It's like it's on some kind of patrol. It growls a warning when you try to squeeze past it, so you back off. From the look at its eyes, this one isn't letting you go through easy. You sneak through the green mushes, crawling under them so the bush bulb doesn't see you. When you nearly get stuck at one point and wonder, what if Dees has to come rescue you? That would be embarrassing. You find a route through and continue on your journey. There's not much to find out here, but the peaceful atmosphere is great for contemplation. You find a particularly beautiful little plateau where you can see the plain spread out before you like a picnic blanket. Round lakes dotted the land like the main mirrors of sky. Dees is scouting further ahead. He's eager to find some adventure. Shop with Dees. There's no adventure where Dees is either. This is some peaceful territory right here. Boring. I think that's it. I think we've got all of the items. I think I might just have to hope that I think I must just have to hope that that it will let me go somewhere else. Oh, I like how it's reflected in the water. That's cool. But I really do think that's it for this area, rather annoyingly. I'm getting so close with bravery here. Let's just do this. Training in the dark is really hard. You lose a lot of... Yeah, I've got a feeling that I've already... Yeah, you use a lot of sports balls under the bleachers in dark corners this month. You submit a request to engineer to make some sort of glow-in-the-dark paint so that it's easier to spot the ball, but it gets rejected for not being a priority concern. Another year, another glow. Everyone's pretty sure there's going to be an attack this year, so the colony is on high alert. You're collecting glowflies in the geoponics garden with Cow and Anemone when the sirens begin to wail. You all stop what you're doing and look at each other nervously. Your parents went off to help defend the farms, telling you to get inside the greenhouse and stay quiet. Anemone declares he's going to the walls to watch the soldiers fight, so he knows a good spot. I'm not sure. I mean, sure, I'm brave. Yeah, why not? You scramble down from the walls and are immediately faced with a seething ball of Hop-Eyes. You kind of thought there were only a handful of these, usually peaceful creatures in previous years, but there's swarms of them now. And not just Hop-Eyes. Once your eyes adjust to the chaos, you can see large creatures that look like walking bushes. These wild centipede-looking things with long spider legs. At least one giant many-eyed thing that's hovering clear off the ground, defying gravity. They all seem to be incited into a frenzy, attacking everything in sight and trying to get through the walls. It's dark and chaotic. Com sees you through the fray. Solana, he shouts, get to safety. Alright, my combat's not high enough. You're certainly not sure this is a good idea, but then you look up and see an Anemone shouting encouragement from the walls. Alright, this is probably a bad idea, but we're doing it anyway. Making up with guts for what you lack in sense or skill, you charge well to plan, or a real weapon. You're immediately rammed into the side by what looks like a living Parvox, and you go down. You see sky, then dirt, then sky again as you toss through the air before you land in a heap at the base of the wall. Over the rain in your ears, you can hear an Anemone screaming to come for help. You stumble to your feet, body vibrating with adrenaline. You can feel blood dripping over your face. It hurts like someone stabbing you in the chest when you breathe. Com runs over and sends bolts of energy cursing from his stun gloves to the creature, but having mostly comprised of rock, it seems unfazed. It does, however, swing its head to look at him, giving you a chance to flee. Okay. Why can I not change this to... Oh well. Oh, I can do it to that. Excellent. Not quite sure drawing a card is going to be that helpful, but... Oh, perhaps it is that helpful, actually. You know what? There are some where I'm going to be defeated, and this is one of them. Your broken body is leaking like a garden hose, but somehow you manage to improvise a spear out of a bit of rebar from the ever-present construction and throw yourself at the gargantuan creature. You and Com duck and weave around the monster. Him getting its attention and you ramming your spear into its armor's body looking for weak points. It seems impossible. The thing is all rock. You can feel yourself beginning to lose hold of reality, your vision fuzzing at the edges. Okay, I made a mistake. It happens. Finally come yells. There, as it roars, he lunges for its snap-jaw, mouth, and jammed the spear in and up. There's a terrible moment where nothing happens, an inhalation of fate, and then the creature tosses its head, and you with it flipping you into the air and into its mouth. Like a frog being eaten by a turtle, your legs kick in the air and effectively it tries to gobble you down whole. It's dark in here. It's not a very happy place. Your mercifully runs back out before the acidic grinding over its gizzard causes you to lose consciousness entirely. Wow, I really did make a mistake here. Come tracks you away as a fresh group of soldiers tries to drive back the beast back out of the colony. You'll need time to recover from your injuries, but Dr. Instance pats you up well enough so that you can make it back home that night. Seriously, I'm sorry, parents. I know, I really did screw up there. Your parents are arguing hotly at your little table. I'm telling you, it wasn't a fluke, your mum says. They're not just wild animals. They have a plan, the field, the lights. Okay, your dad replies, taking her hands across the tabletop. We have to tell people what we saw on geoponics. They look up, never seen you in the doorway. Your dad's weird expression quickly changes to a smile. Hey, rutabaga, whatever that means. Then he sees that you're limping, still a little loopy from the mad bat. Selina, what happened? Are you hurt? Oh yeah, I got totally messed up. Your arm frowns. Now is not the time for joking, she snaps. Get to bed, it's late, and we have a lot of work to do tomorrow to clean up. I don't need you making stupid choices and getting yourselves killed on top of, she slumps, on top of everything else. That's a fair point. Gotta make sure I don't do that again. Aha, yes, it does change their appearance every few years as they get older. Which is cool. I especially like Tammy's appearance here. That's cool. Apart from the parents, who their age doesn't change, which is sort of annoying. That look really suits Dees, actually. Yo, we catch Dees on the ridge overlooking the wilderness. Bobby is headed along to something playing through her ear speak. He doesn't notice you walk up. He jumps when you tap him on the shoulder and scrambles to turn off his hollow pad. Don't sneak up on me like that, he grumbles, then flops backwards on the grass to look up at you. Man, I was just getting to the good part of the song. What are you listening to? Dees looks away. It does some more music from Earth. You probably won't like it. Try me. You sit down beside Dees and extend your hard link to your hollow pads. Dees stares at you for a few seconds before pressing his palm to yours and music floods your brain through your ear speak. Dees takes his head back and waves his fingers together to mid. I listen to a lot of Earth music, he says. Do you like it? He asks. I love this band. Dees cracks a small smile relieved. Good, he says. It's my favourite right now. I always listen to the same album on repeat. It's comfort music. I really like her voice. He says into his lap. Sometimes I feel like the lyrics are about me, he admits. They're just so deep. Like my soul really gets this kind of music. But don't tell anyone, okay? It makes me feel better thinking that someone knows my pain, even if it's just a dead Earth woman. You see, this is where I really like Dees. As a character, he has a lot of depth. You know? He just seems like kind of emo kid who thinks the world is against him. And maybe he is, but I don't know. Something quite poetic about what he just said, I think. I don't know, perhaps it's just because I like Outcasts. Sounds deep, man. He's not as close as eyes. Yeah, good price. I have a lot of time to think. Not like everyone else here. Oh, nice picture as well. Lie back in the grass and listen to decent music for that. Alright, I don't have enough creativity for that. Tempting though this is, I think is gonna freak him out. That is definitely gonna freak him out. Besides which, I know that you can't. There's another character who he ends up dating, but I don't want to spoil it, so. You and D's the only grass and those things. Trading differences back and forth and give the dark about when this goes against the night. Okay, that is definitely time to end the episode. I will see you next time.